Welcome inside the coach's room. I'm former NHL Video Coach Steve Peters, but you can just call me Petey. And what we do inside the coach's room is we break down hockey game film. That's what I did for a living. That's what I do here, trying to help you see things that you might miss during the game. The game is so fast, and it's hard to keep track of all the little details. Today, we're going to take a closer look at Sidney Crosby of the Pittsburgh Penguins and last night's win over the Philadelphia Flyers, 6-3 to vault Pittsburgh back into a playoff spot as their third place in the Metro Division right now. But when we talk about Sidney Crosby, we know he can score goals. He's the all-time franchise leader in points for the Pittsburgh Penguins, but he does little things well. So I want to show you some of those little things that you might not recognize that he does during a game that he does so well. So as we do here, let's go to the video. And this is going to start off with a rush in the first period. And I just want to show you his vision and what he does as he's along the bottom and crosses over the blue line. He gets the puck and he looks and he's looking for Raquel. Raquel is all the way on the other side of the play, but can't make this pass right now. Why? Because there's players in the way and there's traffic in the way, but he doesn't throw the puck away. He makes a move and he tries to get ice. He's still looking at Rust. He wants to make this play, or Raquel, he wants to make this play. But he takes ice, and he makes a really good subtle move. And that subtle move, and you see the Philadelphia Flyer defender skate by. By the way, Rick Tocchet won't like that. He will want him to stop here. But that's for another video. Crosby opens up this lane, and now, after opening up the lane, now we can make the pass. Unfortunately, Raquel can't get all this one, doesn't get the shot on net. But again, it's just that ability, instead of throwing the puck into the middle of the ice, take that extra step to be able to create a lane to make the pass. And again, it's about his vision on this forecheck. The forecheck we talked about and what chaos is dumping the puck and going back to get it. That's the forecheck. But watch what Crosby does here. He gets the puck and he's got this vision. He looks from behind the net. What are my options? What are my options to get this puck quickly as I can back to the front of the net? And he delivers this puck around a Flyer defender, and he's able to, again, put the puck directly on the tape of Raquel, and Raquel puts this one into the goaltender's midsection. But again, we talked about how patient Crosby was on the forecheck. When he gets the puck, uses that vision, and delivers a really good pass. Now let's look at one of the ozone plays that he makes from the game last night. And you can see as Crosby comes around again, it's his patience. He wants to see if this puck is going to come loose, and then he can recover that puck for the Pittsburgh Penguins. But as the puck moves up the ice, now he recognizes he is no longer a support position from below the ice, below the goal line. Now he's going to get out and think defense. And this is one of the things that separates him from good players. This is what makes him great. Is he doesn't just wait here. He doesn't just coast. He doesn't just go, well, maybe the puck will come to me and then we're going to give up a 3-on-1 going back the other direction. He recognizes that they're in trouble, and he's got to get into a defensive position. And so watch his feet move as he gets from behind here, and now he's above the play, which means above all the defenders. So if that puck comes loose now, he's in a defensive position. He's not thinking offense first. He's thinking what helps my team first. And he gets above the play in a defensive posture. And now he's ready. If this puck is turned over, he's ready to play this from the defensive side of the puck. But now it's his offensive instinct. Okay, he sees that we're going to get possession of the puck. He gets to an offense position where he can make a play. And now he draws all the traffic to him. That's what Sidney Crosby does. You can see the Philadelphia Flyers defenders go to Crosby, but he already knows what his play is going to be. He's got the vision. He knows that there's a player down low that's open. He's pulled the traffic to him. I've got to deliver this puck down low. So it's on and off his stick in a second. And that player is able to drive the lane. And again, Raquel can't score on a play made by Crosby. But this one, again, we're going to talk about his offense. And the offensive plays he makes when he's trying to create goals, we understand that. But this is another play where he's trying to help somebody else out. He recognizes that the puck is in a position that could get delivered to the net. So he is battling with the Flyer defender because he is trying to get to the open ice so he can get in front of the net. He's working hard. He's creating contact and a physical confrontation to get to the front of the net. He is working to get to open ice. Again, he's not sitting on the outside going, oh, I can float over to here and it's safe. No, I'm going right through the middle. I'm going to have physical contact, and I'm going to get to where I can help create offense. Now he's thinking, hey, I'm an option. I've got all of this ice in front of that. Look at how open Crosby is, and this is where he plays extremely well. This part of the ice, he's got so many goals from this area of the ice. But now he sees that his teammate, his line mate, has the puck and has the ability to drive the net. And when he recognizes that Rust can drive the net, He doesn't coast off looking for the 2-on-1 pass and the tap in. No, he initiates contact and he takes that defender out of the path of Rust. He picks that player, gets in front of him, allows a clean look at the net for Rust, who he's able to get in there. And again, it's the physical contact that Crosby is not afraid of. Now, he's not as quick as he used to be, but he's smart. And his hockey IQ gets him in places like this where he can still help his team even though he's not creating a goal here. And this is the skill. I wasn't going to throw this in, but one of the things he does extremely well is he protects the puck. When he has the puck, he's able to take that puck away from the Philadelphia Flyer defender, and he's able to protect this puck so the Flyer cannot get to it. He puts his body in front of the Flyers defender. And what Rick Tocchet used to call this when he was in Arizona is he's put the player on your back. Put your opponent on your back. That way you can control him. And that's what Crosby does here. Puts the opponent on his back, recognizes an open player, and makes a really nice offensive play. Again, it's subtle, it's little, but it helped the Pittsburgh Penguins maintain offensive zone time instead of turning the puck over and defending. He's a special power play player. And that's where he's got incredible vision. And I want to show you this play that he makes on the power play in the third period. So what he does now, he's observing, he's watching, he's an outlet because he's got open ice, but now he sees that the puck is loose. And now it's a race with Couturier. And again, we talk about his 3 quick strides. He gets his feet moving, and he gets his stick under the stick of Couturier, lifts his stick, and he's able to keep the puck and keep possession of the puck on the power play. And I know it's a little play, and I know it's subtle, and he doesn't get the puck at the net, but he keeps the puck in play. And why does that matter? Because just a few seconds later, after keeping the puck in the offensive zone, he's able to, like we said, find these open areas on the ice, especially on the power play, just off the post, and Malkin's able to find him. He's able to score a power play goal, all because he was able to keep the puck in the offensive zone during the power play by lifting the stick and making a smart play. And this is a little play that no one is going to appreciate, but I want to show it to you because too many young players don't make this play. Crosby's got the puck. He's got the puck at the red line. He knows his teammates need a change. He's got players in behind making a change. So when you have players making a change in behind you, you cannot try to make that play. Because if you make that play through the middle of the ice and there is a turnover with the Flyers having more players now because the Penguins are changing, this can create an odd man situation going back the other way. But Crosby doesn't do that. And I know it's subtle and I know it's simple, but it's a 1-on-3. He dumps the puck in. He dumps the puck in, and then he goes back and gets it. And again, he's patient. He doesn't just go below the goal line and dive in. He waits. He watches. He sees what's happening on the play. And now he gets below the goal line where he can help out. Again, puts his opponent on his back, and he's able to make possession of this puck, make a good play back to his defenseman. And again, the Pittsburgh Penguins have possession of the puck, all because he dumped the puck in instead of throwing the puck into the middle of the ice. Another subtle play is being on the defensive side. As a player down low, he's the first forward back into the zone. He's got to be thinking defense first. Even though they have possession of the puck, he's on the defensive side of this play. That means he is between the opponent and his goaltender, which puts him on the defensive side. So if this puck squirts out anywhere in here, Sidney Crosby is going to get this, and he's going to be able to get the puck going back the other way instead of having to be up here, having a turnover, and that Flyer player being able to drive at the net. I know it's simple. I know it's subtle, but he's on the defensive side, and that's just smart hockey. But he's not perfect. No player's perfect, and when you watch video, you can always find mistakes. So out of the same game where he's done all of these things so well, he still makes mistakes. He gets the puck along the wall, and this is a play. You got to get the play out. You got to get the puck out. You got to get the puck out. This play's got to be off the glass and out. You don't want to defend, but he doesn't get all of it. And he turns the puck over, and now they're defending again. And here he is again in the third period where he gets the puck along the wall. He looks, he checks, he knows everything that he's got to do. And again, turns the puck over. And this last one is the one that frustrates me the most. 18 seconds left in the period. There's 18 seconds left in the period. They're up 4-1 in the second. One going into the intermission, up by 3. He looks, he checks, and here's the play. 15 seconds left. Do not. And this goes to anybody. Do not throw the puck blindly in the middle of the ice. This is one of the separators that I look for in really talented players making these blind backhand plays. Well, he throws the puck blind, backhand, middle of the ice, defensive zone, under 20 seconds, and he turns the puck over. This could have been a problem for the Pittsburgh Penguins, but it wasn't. So all that shows is even the best players continue to make mistakes as long as you look hard enough. But what Sidney Crosby does is he makes enough of those little plays that a coach can put him on the ice at any time. Defensive zone draws, offensive zone draws, power play. He can do those things because he plays the right way. It's fun to watch Sidney Crosby play, and it's fun to watch him away from the puck and all those little details. Hope you learned a little something inside the coach's room. I'm Petey. As always, we'll see you at the rink.